Hey everyone, Theme Park Hopping Cajun here in the Theme Park Cajun Kitchen. Welcome to my channel. Today in the Theme Park Cajun Kitchen, we're going to be cooking a little meatball stew. I will link the recipe for the making of the meatballs in the description box, and also the recipe for the meatball stew will also be in the description box. Let's get started. Okay guys, this is what I'm going to use to make my meatball stew. I have 2 bay leaves, 2 onions chopped up, 1 bell pepper chopped up, and 2 stalks of celery, and some meatballs that I made. The meatball making, I will link that in the description box. And let's get started. Okay y'all, I started my roux already, and it's almost to the color where I want it. I'm gonna cook it a little bit longer. You can see it's starting to get that dark peanut brown color. Want to get it cooked all around. Gotta get that flour taste out of there. I have 1 cup of flour and 1 cup of cooking oil. Got to use equal parts oil and flour. Okay, that's where I want it. I'm going to add my onion, celery. I add my onion, celery, and bell pepper. Holy Trinity. Get that all mixed in there. Good. That start cooking down. Goodness back in there. There we go. Cook all this. Cook this down till it starts to get a little soft. All that done right there. Put a couple more minutes. This is like a little quick thing. You can do it usually in about 30 minutes. You can grab a bag of frozen meatballs from the grocery store if you don't have any already made in the freezer, and they'll work just as good. I'm gonna put my 2 bay leaves in. that cook down some more. I'm gonna put 2 squirts of ketchup. 1, 2, well, 3 squirts. Stir that in there. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Never have enough garlic. Want to try and add the garlic last because you don't want the garlic to burn. It'll give it a bitter taste. Right, I'm going to add my water. I have 4 cups of water, but I don't know if I'm going to have to use all of that. Yeah, I'm going to have to put all 4 cups of water in there. I want it a little bit darker than that. I'm going to put about a capful of kitchen bouquet in there. And your roux will only get to the thickness. We'll get to its thickening power once it comes back up to a boil. There you go. That was about 1 cap of kitchen bouquet. This is the color I usually like my gravy. I'm gonna cover this and let it cook for about 20 minutes or so till the vegetables, the Holy Trinity and all that gets where I want it. I'm gonna add some seasoned oil. A little seasoned oil to taste. Some black pepper. And some salt. Gotta remember your meatball's gonna have some seasoning in it too. You don't want to over season. I'm gonna stir all this up. I can already tell this is gonna be just right just by stirring it. We'll let this cook for about 15-20 minutes. We'll be back and I'll show y'all how to put the meatballs in and we'll be back. All right guys, we're back. It's been cooking for about 15 minutes. All the seasoning and all that had cooked down, the onions and all that cooked down. This is about the thickness I want. I'm gonna add my meatballs into the gravy. I have about 20 meatballs that I previously made. I'm gonna put them in here. I will link the meatball making video in the description box. Put the meatballs in here and we're gonna let them cook for about another 15 minutes so they'll get some of the gravy and season up the gravy a little bit more. We'll be back and I'll show y'all what it looks like plated up over some mashed potatoes. Okay y'all, it's been cooking with the meatballs in it for about 15 minutes. This is what it should look like. Meatball, brown color and everything. The gravy is nice and thick. I'm gonna be back in a second. I'll show y'all what it looks like plated up with some cream potatoes. and I'll show you. Be back in a second. Okay, y'all, this is what it looks like. I've got it mashed up with some cream potatoes, put the gravy over it, and I've got 6 meatballs. The recipe for the meatballs and the stew will be in the description box.